everybody and welcome. Today's video, we are putting our Boxycharm Base box, paid for box, up against our Boxycharm Base box PR box. I have been using the products, majority of the products, so I am going to be doing a review in this video and everything, and then updating you all from last week's drama, my breakdown, all of that. So if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name's Rhonda, and over here we're all about embracing the hot mess in this judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone. Plus I have a really big question for you all later in the video. Hopefully I can remember it. Anyways, friends, as always, we keep it cute here or we put it on mute. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So before we jump into the unboxing, the review, which box came out on top, thank you to all of you all, because my gosh, last week, which, matter of fact, when are y'all gonna see this? I don't really know. I think you're probably gonna see this video later in the week. It is the 28th when I'm filming this, but last week was crazy. I was going through it. And as you all know, there has been a lot of hackers going around apparently on a lot of different creators that I did not know about last week. But what really freaked me out was because of some text message that I had received and then just weird wonky things happening with this channel. It looks like, fingers crossed, knock on wood, everything's okay. So if you do see any type of weird comment under your comment, more than likely 100% it is I think they're calling it a bot or just a hacker or what have you. So thank you to all of you all though for your kind words, your uplifting words. When I say I've been going through it, I always come to this channel to be a positive light, if you will, because I think it's important for me to try and be positive because of all of the craziness that is going on, and not just my life but in the world, and I'm sure y'all's life too. So a huge thank you to Slay Glam Box, because in that video of my complete mental meltdown, she saw it and she also helped to shut down the account over on Telegram that was impersonating me. So thank you to Slay Glam Box. She put the biggest smile on my face. I like cried through that whole like DM of going back and forth. She's like, I got it taken down, and I was working with Telegram, but it was just like a whole thing. So thank you to you all. Thank you to Slay Glam Box. I am not very good with my words, so just know that this hormonally imbalanced head case thanks you all from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm tearing up now as I talk about it, because like it really truly meant a lot, especially at a time where I just felt really alone and frustrated. I'm getting emotional again, doggone it. Okay, I'm gonna pull it back together and we are gonna unbox this. Just give me a doggone second. Okay, one more thing, guys. One more thing. If you have watched me for a while, I would try and do vlogs in these videos or on this channel. And one of the last vlogs I did, I think it went up in like March, and it was something that had happened back in February where I needed to go get my wedding ring redipped. Like, you know, when it's, I don't know, like every so often you have to go get your rhodium or whatever it's called redipped. I don't know. Anywho's, I went. And if y'all don't know, and if you know what, I'll probably have to pop something up saying, hey, unboxing starts at this time, because again, I don't want to hear about it. Anyways, I had to go get it dipped. And if y'all saw that video, I went and got it dipped. And then I went back out to my car and I looked at it and it still looked like it needed dipped. So I walked back in and I was like, hey, it still kind of looks like it needs dipped. And she's like, okay, no worries. So she took it back, she re-dipped it, came back out, gave it to me, and I was like, okay, thanks. And I walked out, because if y'all don't know, your girl has mass anxiety. social anxiety and just anxiety in general. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to hurt anybody. And I know that I'm not really good at sugarcoating things. So I try and just leave a situation. So I go back to my car. I drive home and I'm pretty much in tears because I paid for it to be re-dipped and you know, white gold, whatever. It was not it. So typically y'all see that I have necklaces on, and I went to unhook my necklace my son had got me for Christmas, and I went to unhook the necklace and it snapped, my mother necklace. So all of this story to tell y'all that I did go back in to my jeweler, and they are fixing the necklace, and I said, so my wedding ring, I brought it here, went through the whole shebang with her, and she was like, oh, you know, well, maybe, you know, you used a lot of hand sanitizer and it came off. And I'm like, no, it looked exactly like this when I brought it in and when I left. She's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah. I said, and I have really bad anxiety, and I cried the whole way home because I didn't want to call you all to tell you all that it was messed up because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. All of this to tell you all, guess what? It's getting re-dipped, and hopefully tomorrow I get it back. So anyways, let's go ahead 7 minutes later and jump into this video. Oh my god, should I redo this video? I probably should redo it because it's probably gonna annoy somebody, but you know what, this is me, this is who I am, and I just need to stop with the people pleasing BS. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this box. So this is the base box. It is $27.99, and you do get to customize one item in the box. Now I do believe, yeah, this one is my paid for box, so I did get to customize the item in here. Now we're not going off of weight, we're not going off of the amount, we're going through truly off of the products in this box, and if I thought it was a great variety, if it was, you know, curated good, blah blah blah. So you have this little postcard. Now this item is not in here because I am currently using it. This is the item that I feel like I was, this and one other that I was so freaking excited over. This is the Volition Beauty Turmeric Brightening Polish. This is for your face and your body. Y'all, I can't get enough of this. This is amazing. So it does have a retail value of $38. And it's an indulgent polishing scrub. It's powdered with the turmeric. It is going to visibly brighten the skin, and it reveals a natural looking glow. Hands down, 100% yes. I used it on my body. It was beautiful. I've been using it on my face, and I get like I need to use it again today. I get kind of like really congested pores, especially in my T-zone, big time. And you can almost, like, if you go like this, you can feel it. I've noticed when I use this, it helps to take those away. It's literally sloughing off the dead skin. Now you apply this, like what I do is I wash my face, I apply this, I let it sit for the 2 minutes. It doesn't burn my skin. I was expecting it to feel like the exfoliate, where it literally like feels like it's taking off a portion of your skin, which is totally fine because it looks beautiful afterwards. I know it's weird, but I love that stuff. It doesn't do that. I don't notice any tingling. I don't notice any uncomfortable feeling, but man, do I notice the benefits. It just literally polishes your skin, your face, and it really helps with, I think it's called sebum, like that excess sebum that I get in my T-zone. It's beautiful. Highly recommend it. And if this is available in Boxycharm Drop Shop, which I know it was last month, but I didn't know if I was gonna like this, so I missed out on it. I'm hoping it comes back because I think it was only like $9 in the shop, and I definitely need to keep this in my life. This stuff is amazing. Now the choice item for June, this is the June box, by the way, sorry about that. I always come like back a month later, but the choice were eyeshadow palettes, and I chose the Violet Voss palette. This is the Sunkissed Summer palette. So this is what it looks like. I do have it on today, and I love the color story. It is definitely in my wheelhouse. I love it. I have Sandbar Sensation and Cool Down on my lids today. It is just a really pretty, in my opinion, like bronzy neutral type of palette, and I absolutely love it. Next in here was the Kismet Lip Plumping Gloss, and it's in the shade Baby. I do think I forgot to tell you all this in my dedicated video, and it has an $18 retail value. It is new to BoxyCharm. Now, what I can tell you about this gloss is it smells pretty nice. The color is absolutely beautiful, but when I'm expecting a gloss to give me that plumping, juicy effect, I want to feel the plump. I want to feel the tingle. And in all honesty, when it comes to this one, the color, the opacity, the feeling of it is great. It's fine. It's pretty. I don't feel like it should be considered a plumping gloss whatsoever. I don't feel like I got any type of plumping benefits. And it was funny enough because OFRA Cosmetics came out with their plumping gloss trio right around the time that I received this box. And I had been using like this really beautiful, I think it was called Thick, the color Thick, and the other one is Juicy from OFRA Cosmetics, and those are plumping glosses, and you feel the tingle, you feel the plump, you see the plump. It's not painful, but it literally like helps the little fine lines on your lips plump up a little bit. So that's what I was expecting with this. Did not get that. It's not bad as far as the color, but I definitely would not consider this a plumping gloss at all. Next in my paid for box, I got the Dry Bar Liquid Glass Miracle Soothing Sealant. Love this. Hands down, it's amazing. It has a retail value of $34. I already own this because I received it in a past PR box. I love this. I love the way it smells. I love the way it makes my hair feel. This is just an amazing product. Another product that I would recommend that if this is in drop shop, for a fraction of the cost of what you're going to find this at Sephora or Ulta, definitely get it. It is a game changer. And the last item in here was by Cella. This was a dual liquid eyeliner. In theory, it sounds really cool, but in all honesty, I am just not a person that enjoys any type of liquid liner. I've just never been really good at applying liquid liner, no matter how many times I try. Plus, I feel like it kind of shuts down my eyes, like it makes them look a lot smaller, and I have some big old eyes. So this is being gifted over to my oldest, and this has a retail value of $35. Sounds really cool. Like I said, it was in the shades blue and black. One side's blue, one side's black. Really cool, but just not my thing. So as far as this variation went, I did think it was a great variation. Let's go ahead and jump over to the PR box. Now, when it comes to the PR boxes, keep in mind that we don't get to customize or choose the item in the box. We get what we get and we don't throw a fit, which is totally fine with me. Now, first item is of course the Violet Voss Sunkissed Summer Palette. Beautiful. Love it. All right, so the next item in the PR box is by Viseart. This is their bronzer. It just says it's in the shade Bronze back here, and I love the Viseart formula. I think it's really comfortable. It's a really nice formula to, you know, work with and everything, but I will say this particular color was a little too fair for me. Now, fortunately, I mean, you can see when I put it here, it just it's just barely there. So for me, I would probably benefit from a darker shade, but it does, I will say, it does build up well. Don't go off of my cheeks right now because I did go in with another bronzer, my Hourglass, to try and like bronze my skin up a little bit more because it just wasn't really showing up very well. But as far as the formula goes, it's beautiful. But if y'all have watched a lot of my videos, the Ipsy versus Ipsy mother versus daughter, which my daughter's traveling right now, I'm so proud of her, but at the same time my mama heart is like, oh my gosh, she's 22. I really just need to like let my children grow, but I am like queen helicopter mom. So I'm like every single day, like checking on her, like, are you good? Like multiple times a day. She's good, by the way. But if you all have seen my oldest, her skin tone versus mine, this is gonna look beautiful on her skin. And I know a lot of y'all are like, we love your mother versus daughter. I do too. She does too. But between her working and traveling and living her best 22-year-old life, when we when we get together and we hang out and everything, like the last thing we're thinking of is sitting down and filming. So sorry guys, I promise we'll get back to doing it. It's just, she don't have the time no more. But that's okay. That's okay. She, like I said, she's living her best life. So, all right, next item that I did receive in here was the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. I had this on today. I like again, this is what I expect when you tell me you are a lip plumper. Okay, like I want to feel the tingles. I want to feel the plumping. I want to see the plumping. Like I want to know that it's working. I want to see that it's working. This does. This is amazing. I love it. I don't know. Oh, there's my card. I'm like, I don't know what I did with my card. This has a retail value of $32. So this is amazing. And I would put this up there with the OFRA Cosmetics lip plumpers that they came out with. You're gonna see a difference. You're gonna feel a difference. You're gonna notice it. So definitely enjoyed that. Now this next item I did not use. It is a liner and it's a liquid liner. This is by Beauty Vault and I do believe it was a brand that was new. Maybe not, maybe we've seen it with Boxycharm. It has a retail value of $18. It's a liquid liner and it's a me problem. I know a lot of people love liquid liners. I just not so much. So then the last item, which I did not end up trying only because I had received in my paid box last month the Dominique Cosmetics primer, which I love. I've been using that. And I did receive the new Keys Skincare Hydrating Serum Primer that gives you a glowy finish. So I have two brand new primers open. So I didn't want to put on top of everything else that I have open. So I didn't want to open another primer just because of that. But this is a Dr. Brandt Backlight Primer. And this has a retail value of $38. And this one does have some big claims such as it's going to help with fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. And it does have an antioxidant rich formula. It sounds amazing and I know a lot of you all, actually I'm gonna just go ahead and do it because when I did my dedicated video, a lot of you are like backlight just like me, and we were thinking like the Becca when they used to have the backlight primer. So I don't know, I feel like when I had tried the backlight primer with Becca, I feel like the formula was a little bit thicker. I could be wrong. It smells nice and clean, but that also could be because I just washed my hands. But actually there is a little bit of a radiant sheen there. So yeah, I did swatch a bronzer over there too. Just ignore everything I've just done. All right, so when it comes to the box variations, two definitely different variations for sure. But in all honesty, which one was my favorite? I think this is like gonna be like the third month in a row. I'm gonna give it to my paid for box, y'all. I'm obsessed with the Volition Beauty. I know I love the Dry Bar. The Violet Voss eyeshadow palette is absolutely amazing. Even though I told you all that I wasn't a fan of the plumping effect on this gloss, I really enjoy it. The only item I'm not using in my paid for box is the liquid liner. When it comes to the PR box, you know what, that's kind of hard because did I leave anything out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's everything. The only thing I haven't used is these two. Shoot, you know what? No, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with my paid for because I really like getting hair care, makeup in there. Yeah, the paid for box was just really good. It was just really good. I mean, so was the PR box. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Let me know down below. If you made it this far in the video, can I just tell y'all, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know I'm a chatty girl, so I really appreciate y'all sticking it through. One thing I wanted to ask you all. I know I've seen in the comment section, some of y'all asking me to bring back my what's for dinners, my cooking and everything. And I plan to do that because I know it was really helpful. Even Haley has been like, Mom, I need some of those like recipes, what have you. And that was kind of something that I was thinking about, like, should I maybe start a second or a third channel? Because I already have another channel. But a third channel where I do nothing but the cooking strictly over there. The grocery hauls, the cooking, the recipes, all of that are going to be on that channel. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing that, and I will definitely keep you all posted. For those of you that are interested in that, I do very budget-friendly grocery shopping, very budget-friendly weekly dinners. Then I was thinking like very specific types of recipes. Like, for example, Haley's like, I need the peanut butter pie recipe. I have a bread recipe that I do that Haley will literally, I'm watching your bread recipe video, making your bread, you know, that kind of thing. So I thought, you know, this could be beneficial, not just for my kids, but for all of you all, if I just started only a channel where I'm doing the cooking and stuff over there. Let me know y'all's thoughts down below on that. I would really appreciate it. So if you are curious on what my top is, this is the Skims Fits Everybody bodysuit. I love it because it feels like I'm not wearing anything. My pants are from Torrid for once I don't have my PJs on, which I know, shocking. If you want to see some plus size curvy girl fashion hauls, check out my other channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs. Again, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, friends, kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye.
It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh.